Imagine this. You're hiking in the misty forests of the Pacific Northwest when suddenly the ground beneath your feet starts to rumble. Miles away, a massive wave of molten rock surges from a volcano, reshaping the landscape in an instant. Welcome to the Pacific Ring of Fire, Earth's most dramatic stage where nature puts on a show of raw power that could swallow cities whole. Hey there, friends! If you're like me, you've probably felt a little thrill when hearing about earthquakes or volcanic eruptions, those moments when our planet reminds us it's alive and kicking. Today we're diving deep into the Ring of Fire, that fiery horseshoe hugging the Pacific Ocean. It's not just a line on a map, it's a 25,000-mile-long zone of chaos and creation, home to about 75% of the world's active volcanoes and a whopping 90% of its earthquakes. Stick with me as we unravel its deepest secrets, from the grinding plates beneath our feet to the hidden wonders in the ocean's abyss. By the end, you'll see why this ring isn't just dangerous, it's the heartbeat of our dynamic Earth. Let's start at the beginning. Picture the Earth's surface like a giant cracked eggshell, broken into about a dozen massive pieces called tectonic plates. These aren't static. They're floating on a semi-molten layer deep inside the planet, slowly drifting at the speed of your fingernails growing, about an inch or two a year. The Ring of Fire forms where the Pacific Plate, the largest and fastest moving of them all, crashes into surrounding plates like the North American, Eurasian, and others. It's like a cosmic demolition derby, but instead of cars, it's continents colliding. The real magic, or mayhem, happens at subduction zones, the star players of the ring. Here, the dense Pacific Plate dives under lighter continental plates, sinking into the mantle like a heavy stone in water. As it plunges, the heat and pressure melt parts of it, creating magma that bubbles up through the crust. Boom! Volcanoes! And all that grinding, it releases pent-up stress in sudden snaps, triggering earthquakes that can shake the world. Think of it like rubbing two rough blocks of wood together until they slip and jolt. That's the ring in action, encircling places from the tip of South America up through New Zealand, Indonesia, Japan, Alaska, and down the U.S. West Coast. Now, to make this real, let's zoom in on some jaw-dropping examples. Take Mount St. Helens in Washington State back in 1980. I remember hearing about it as a kid, how this sleeping giant woke up with a fury, blasting 300 feet off its top in the largest eruption in the continental U.S. in 1980s history. Ash rained down like snow across 11 states, and the blast was heard 200 miles away. But here's the cool part. That eruption supercharged the local ecosystem. Lahars, those muddy flows of volcanic debris, created new habitats where salmon now thrive, proving destruction can spark rebirth. Jump across the ocean to Japan, smack in the ring's curve. The 2011 Tohoku earthquake, a 9.0 magnitude monster, was one of the strongest ever recorded. It didn't just shake the islands, it yanked the seafloor up by 80 feet in seconds, unleashing a tsunami that wiped out towns and led to the Fukushima disaster. Over 15,000 lives lost, but Japan's resilience shines through. Their early warning systems saved countless more. Fun fact, the ring's quakes are so frequent there that Tokyo gets a tremor every few days, yet skyscrapers sway like dancers, built with shock-absorbing tech inspired by ancient pagodas. And don't forget the ocean's role. The ring isn't all land. It's laced with deep trenches where plates subduct. The Mariana Trench, east of Guam, plunges nearly 7 miles down, deeper than Mount Everest is tall. That's the deepest spot on Earth. A pressure cooker, where bizarre creatures like anglerfish with glowing lures and snailfish that look like they are from another planet eke out a living. Scientists have only explored a fraction of it, but submersibles like the Trieste in 1960 revealed a world of eternal darkness and crushing force. Imagine the secrets down there, minerals that could power future tech, or clues to how life began in extreme conditions. But why does the ring matter so much to us here in the U.S.? Well, it brushes right against our backyard. Alaska's Aleutian Islands are a volcanic hotspot, with eruptions like Pavlov in 2016 grounding flights across the Pacific. Down in California, the San Andreas Fault, part of the ring's transform boundaries where plates slide past each other, causes quakes like the 1906 San Francisco shaker that leveled the city and sparked a massive fire. And Hawaii? It's a bit of a wild card, not directly on the subduction line, but sitting over a mantle plume, a hot upwelling from deep earth, that feeds volcanoes like Kilauea, which oozed lava for 35 years straight until 2018, adding 500 acres to the Big Island. As we peel back the layers, the ring's deepest secrets start to emerge. One big mystery is how it recycles the planet. Subducting plates carry water and sediments down, releasing fluids that trigger melting and even influence the atmosphere. Some scientists think ancient subduction helped form our oxygen-rich air billions of years ago. Another secret? Supervolcanoes. While Yellowstone isn't on the classic ring, it's inland on a hotspot. Similar caldera systems like Long Valley in California simmer with potential for massive blasts. A supervolcano eruption could cool the globe for years, like the 1815 Tambora event in Indonesia that caused the year without a summer, leading to famines in Europe and the US. Then there's the tsunami threat. The 2004 Indian Ocean quake, though not Pacific Ring, showed the power. But our ring delivers too. The 1964 Alaska quake, a 9.2 beast, sent waves crashing into California 2,500 miles away, killing 16 on our shores. Today, with rising seas from climate change, these events could amplify. But here's an uplifting fun fact. The ring's geothermal energy is a gold mine. Iceland, on a similar Atlantic ring, heats homes with volcano power. The U.S. could tap more from places like the geysers in California, the world's largest geothermal field. Delving deeper, researchers are uncovering how the ring shapes life itself. Volcanic soils are super fertile. Think of the lush vineyards in Chile's Andean foothills or coffee plantations in Indonesia, all thanks to ash enriching the earth. And earthquakes? They reveal hidden aquifers providing fresh water in arid zones. But the real intrigue lies in prediction. Seismologists use GPS to track plate movements down to millimeters, and AI now sifts quake data for patterns. Yet, the big one remains elusive. Will the Cascadia subduction zone off Oregon and Washington unleash a megaquake soon? Last big one was 1700, so tension builds. Speaking of tension, let's talk biodiversity hotspots. The ring's islands, forged from lava, host unique species. The Galapagos, at the southern end, inspired Darwin's evolution theory with its finches and tortoises. Komodo dragons in Indonesia roam volcanic shores, while New Zealand's kiwi birds evolved in isolation amid quakes. These spots are fragile. Eruptions can wipe them out, but they rebound with incredible speed. As we connect the dots, you see the ring isn't random. It's the engine driving continental drift. Over millions of years, it's built mountain ranges like the Andes, the tallest outside Asia, and carved ocean basins. Fun analogy, it's like Earth's slow-motion yoga, stretching and folding the crust to keep things balanced. Without it, our planet might be a stagnant rock. No Himalayas, no Pacific Islands. But here's a secret that's blowing minds. Recent studies suggest the ring influences climate cycles. Volcanic aerosols can block sunlight, cooling Earth temporarily, while CO2 from eruptions adds to greenhouse gases long-term. And in the trenches, carbon gets locked away, helping regulate our atmosphere. Who knew a ring of fire could be Earth's thermostat? Wrapping this up, the Pacific Ring of Fire isn't just a peril, it's a profound puzzle, revealing how fragile yet fierce our home is. From the explosive birth of islands to the silent depths hiding ancient secrets, it challenges us to prepare, innovate, and appreciate. Next time you feel a tremor or see a sunset glow over the ocean, remember, You're standing on the edge of creation itself. What secret will the ring whisper next? Keep watching the skies and the ground, and let's keep unraveling together.